Hello, my friends. As a lot of you know, I was born and raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philly, right in the hood. Kensington, Harrogate, Juniata Park. And I also had a second family, because I was one of those who did make it past the corner bar. A lot of guys from my neighborhood in Kensington, they didn't. They made it down to the Phillies game or the Eagles game, but most of them pretty much couldn't pass the corner bar. And I did. I got out of there to go traveling, and I traveled, and I had a second family in Delaware, who I met when I was in a band called the Revelations, believe it or not. Back in the day, I played the tri-state area, doing top 40 stuff, and that's where I met the Stewart family from Newcastle, Delaware, from Castle Hills, Shellwin Drive, and these people took me in when I lived down there, and me and Bobby Stewart, Bobby Wayne, and Brenda was there, and Kitty, Bobby's sister, and Bob's dad, Buster, steel hauler truck driving man, 18-wheeler, and they'd talk like this: Tom Henry, you gotta go change them tires on that truck. They were 17 miles from Philadelphia. I talk like I'm from Philadelphia, right? And 17 miles away in Delaware, just change them tires, Bobby. Get out there and let's get on the road now. And that was the way it is. My story is, me and Bobby were, of course, doing drugs, killer weed, and in those days we took a ride with Buster. And me, I had broken off with my girlfriend, who I was totally in love with, my soulmate, who I could not get out of my heart and mind. So I was trying to numb the pain with all these things, you know. So we took a ride with Buster down to Baltimore from Delaware. And Buster is a tough guy. He's a Delaware country truck driving man, okay, and takes no shit from anybody. And me and Bobby were riding down. I was in the middle, and Bobby's riding shotgun in the tractor. And on the way down, I started telling Buster that I thought I was Jesus Christ. And he said, "What do you mean, Tom Henry?" I said, "Well," I said, you know, and I was telling him the reasons I thought that. Because, you know, people that are crazy, or people who are considered crazy, a lot of them think they're Jesus Christ, and there's a really important reason for that, because Jesus is our brother, and that's where we want to be, where what he has accomplished, and trying to find that, you can go nuts, you know. Having me a cup of blueberry tea here, and so Buster was like confused, and was on the way back, on the trip back, and I got Buster crying. I don't know if anybody's ever did that in 30 years or whatever, since he was a kid. Because you don't cry when those guys don't cry, you know. And so anyway, we made it back to the place, and we sat down and had some dinner, and I said, I got to go back to Philadelphia from Delaware. I think 17 miles, maybe 22, depending on where you're at. And they said, well, how are you going to get back? We'll drive you. And I said, no, I'm going to walk. And so they said, what do you mean walk? And I've been crying again. I went out there on the road and started walking back to Philly. I'm on the road, and I'm sticking out my thumb. And people all got their sunglasses on. My light is so bright that they can't see. That's what I'm figuring. My light is so bright that they have to put their sunglasses on, because I'm so bright out there on the highway. It's getting to be night. I'm walking and walking, and nobody's picking me up. And I see an International Harvester truck place where they sell trucks. And it said, looked like TH, my initials TH, so I thought, oh, that's my place. You know, I'll go up and just grab a truck and drive the rest of the way to Philly. And so I got inside of the truck. I'm looking for the keys. Where's the keys to my truck here? You know, and so anyway, I didn't find it. The truck happened to be open, and I was in it. So I got out of it and finally got a ride. And anyway, before that, I laid down. I was tired, you know, really tired. It was getting to be about 8 o'clock at night. Got dark. I looked up at the sky, and there was this bright star, and it was right next to the moon. And I heard it in my heart, "That's your star." I think it was Venus or something like that. But anyway, these are the mental concepts that people can go through. And these are people that are free on the street like myself was, not dangerous. And but struggling to find his way. So I want to give a shout. Buster has passed on, and now that my belief is becoming knowledge, that I realize that there is no death. Buster's with me, my dad's with me, Sean Childs is with me, and these people that we think we lost, we have such great hope right now that, you know, I could get excited and do backflips down the road 100,000 times. But I'm going to remain calm because this is our lot. This is what belongs to us. And so all we're doing is accepting what belongs to us. And so life does not have to be now. I become a baby and get attached to a bunch of people and then end up dying and losing them. That doesn't sound like life, does it? Because it's not. So we're finding true life. True life. And hey, Buster and Kitty and Brenda and Bobby and Irene from Delaware, Castle Hills, and Warney, and Bird Lady, and we're all one. And we're successful. We've made it. And the manifestation is happening. And there's some remnants happening right now that, you know, we're bringing together to complete this. It's going to take some time. Actually, there is no time. But in what we believe is time and space, we're manifesting the full glory of what I'm talking about here. Gee, I hope this didn't get to be too much. If it did, I'll check it out on my video. If it's too much, I'm not putting it on. And I'll do another one on the Stewart family because they deserve it.